Hi, I'm Flea. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, also, it's like in the Chili Peppers, you know, I'm constantly bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? So, like, it's like if I'm leaning, like if the song is slow, like I'm leaning back into the rhythm.
And why is it happening?
Because he's my friend and I love him.
今日よろしくお願いいたします。
お願いします。
蘭丸さん緊張はされてますか？
過去一してますね、はい、何にも緊張しないタイプなんですけど、もう遡ること10年以上ファンで、ジョン・フルシアンテになりたくてギター始めて、次フリーになりたくてベース始めて、これ無理だなと思って会社始めたんですけど本当にそれぐらい。それこそアメリカの高校時代友達とバンド組んでたんですけど、レッチリのカバーやりました。みんなでキャントストップやりましたわ。
フリーさんの印象ってちなみに何かあります？
パフォーマンスはすごいだいぶ激しいし、この年になっても飛んだり跳ねたり、なんなら一番すごいんですけど、意外と喋ってるところ落ち着いてるなってイメージもありますし、こうレッチリはまあロックバンドっていう感じですけど、彼のまあソロプロジェクトしかり、アトムス・フォー・ピースって別でもプロジェクト走ってた時も、意外とエレクトロニックな方とかジャズとかにも興味があるんだなっていうのをすごく感じて、なんか面白いなと思いますし、いやね、本当に結構マジで僕のキャリアのピーク今ここかなって。サンジャポ出ててよかった本当に出てよかった。なんかもう
よかったです、
もう最初はなんか炎上するからやめとけとかいろんな人に言われていや怖い番組なのかなと思ってたけど、いい番組最高の番組
間もなく来ます。
はい。
うわ
Love it. Love it. Hi. Hi, I'm Flea. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Kyla.
Hi, Kyla. What's your name?
Ramar.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. What are we doing?
You will be sitting right here,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm being pretty nervous. Like not nervous.
Oh,
but
really?
Like,
You want a hug? Hug always.
thanks so much. Such a big fan of you.
I appreciate you.
I'm just going to fill in if necessary. So.
Yeah.
We heard you are beekeeping.
Yeah, I have bees.
Yeah. So we got some Japanese honey for you.
You did?
Do you have any allergies?
Not to honey.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I think it's got soba.
Oh, great. Soba?
Soba, like the noodles.
The noodle,
They're-
is it from buckwheat?
Yeah, buckwheat.
Yeah.
And I think it's mixed with buckwheat. Well, the
Wow. Thank you. I can't wait.
buckwheat, yeah.
I can't wait. You know, the other day I came across some health food store and they had these little like candies made out of manuka honey and ginger.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me happy. Thank you. I haven't, like, you know, I moved houses and I still have my bees, but the place where we live now is not as good. I used to live in the best bee place there. I had a fruit orchard and lots of trees and vegetables growing and all around forest. Like there was so much and they were making so much honey. Now where I live, it's good, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
And my honey isn't as good as it was.
Yeah.
But I love the bees. I love taking care of them. I love them.
Yeah. Thank you. We just wanted to give you a gift.
Thank you.
So, for the interview, we heard it's been about 2 years since your last visit to Japan, is that right? You know, it's been a while, but how are you feeling? How's your visit?
It's great. It's the first time I've ever been to Japan on my own, which is because I always come with the Chili Peppers and it's just crazy, you know, we're playing, we don't speak the language, you know what I mean, we're getting kind of pushed around to here and there, playing every night. And I just sort of been by myself, walking around in the snow alone. It's kind of poetic and nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I get sad, you know, when you're alone, those feelings, but like a good kind of sadness. Is there a word for that? I don't know, maybe there is. But yeah, yeah, but I'm enjoying it, you know, watching the snow falling and walking, and I bought some socks and yeah, just walking around eating good food.
Okay.
You know what? It's rare to have this much snow in Tokyo.
Is it?
So you probably brought it.
Yeah, I bought the snow. Yeah.
So, well, you're in Japan. Like we kind of heard that you're going to an onsen, but what are you most excited about in Japan, doing in Japan?
Everything. Like when I'm walking around in Japan, everything is amazing to me.
Really?
You know, I always, like, it's such an old country, you know, and there's so much history and culture, and I'm such a fan of Japanese film and literature and everything that my mind is going all the time, like, you know, thinking about, you know, 1,000 years ago, what was going on here, and, you know, so, yeah, it's just constant cultural amazement. I'm in awe of everything. Oh. Yeah. But, yeah, you know, the food, the way people are, all of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's happy to hear as a Japanese person.
Yeah.
Yeah. About your solo album, you just released it, released some songs of it. What's it about? What's the meaning behind your album?
That's a good question. No one's ever asked me that.
Really?
It's really, the meaning of it for me was just to be able to express myself in a way that I normally don't have the opportunity to. Because, you know, being in the Red Hot Chili Peppers for 45 years,
Yeah.
it's a thing where I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but it's a big, loud rock band. You know what I mean? And it's mighty. It's this big, it's this powerful thing. But, you know, the quiet, more melancholy things that I was kind of able to express when I wrote, like when I wrote my memoir, but to express it musically, because it's such a huge part of who I am and what I love, like all this, the music that I recorded, it's really just to express a part of myself that I normally don't get to, and to take something that's so intangible and to make it into a tangible thing to share. And that's really it. You know what I mean? It's really just me continuing to explore myself as an artist and myself as a vehicle for the things that I find to be beautiful.
Okay. To me, it's a little bit like surprising, I would say. Like your album being a little bit more like, you know, not super rock, but more like a jazzy and like a little bit like quiet thing.
Yeah.
Like, do you think it's more like your inner self? Like, or like, because it's a little bit different from what we see.
Yeah, it's
you
a
on
lot
stage?
different.
Right.
Well, also, it's like in the Chili Peppers, you know, I'm constantly bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? So people know me
Yeah.
as that.
Right.
And it's very easy to think of someone as like a cartoon. You know what I mean? As like this character. And even though, like with the Chili Peppers, there's a lot of soulful expression and it takes a lot of thought and obviously the intellectual part of creating this stuff. But as an entertainer, you know what I mean? I am me. So to get to do this, it's a lot different. I mean, it's not a rock record at all. You know what I mean? So it's really different. But this is a part of me that is as important to me as the other part. It's all one, though. You know what I mean? It's not like one is better than the other. We all have it. You know, we all are angry and frustrated and anxious, and we all are peaceful and beautiful and kind. It's like we're complete human beings. So for me to, you know, to work in a way that's not working with Anthony and John and Chad in a collaborative way, contributing in a way that works to that as a whole, but to just do myself as a whole, you know, with different people, and to express my own vision as a leader. It's just important for me to do that, and I was scared to do it. You know,
You were?
Well, I was scared to play the trumpet because you know, I'm working really hard at it, and I wanted to play something beautiful, and I knew that when I first stepped up to the microphone that I would shake, and I did.
Really?
Yeah, but yeah, only for a few days, and I calmed down. But you know, it's like I'm happy to be who I am. But you know, in the history of great trumpet players, there's these guys that are so good. You know what I mean? That I had to get, okay, I can express myself. I'm as good as I am, and I have my own feelings. Let me tell my story. But I was prepared when I made this record to fail. Not that I thought that I would fail, but I was okay with failing. Like, and I think anybody that's taking any risk or doing anything where you're actually experimenting and making yourself vulnerable, you have to be okay with failing.
Right.
And it's actually like before I made the record, I had days when I was like, oh, this is going to be great. And there were days like, oh, fuck, I don't know, maybe it's not good. Excuse my language. I don't know if it's going to be good. And then I actually read Neil Young was writing that. And he said something about that, like, you have to be ready to fail. And you have to embrace failure as much as you embrace success. Like if you fail, if you're not failing, you're not doing anything. You're doing what's safe, you're doing what everyone expects, you're doing what you already know how to do. What is it? It's just, you know, maybe you're getting money and success, so what? You know what I mean? But if you're willing to fail, you're really doing something. So, and that was really freeing for me because I was like, he's so right. And like intuitively I knew it, but it was him verbalizing it into a tangible statement like that really made me feel better. So, and it really made me feel like, okay, it's cool. I fail. But I actually, for me, made something that I just think is really beautiful, and I'm so grateful for it.
Okay. You said you're a bit scared of failing, but like failing in terms of what kind of failing? Is it like a commercial or like quality?
Oh, commercial, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care about that at all. Like just making music that's not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've done it. You know, sometimes you go and try something, it doesn't work. It doesn't work sometimes. And also, I was playing with a lot of musicians that I don't know personally. I was meeting them for the first time, and I wanted them to be themselves. I'm not going to tell them how to be. So all these people expressing themselves in a context where there's a lot of improvisation, anything can happen. You know. And I didn't know what it was going to be. It might work, it might be terrible, but it was beautiful. Every day, like being in the studio, I felt like we were all on acid. You know what I mean? That feeling of like we're just floating. Like this is beautiful, and yeah, it's an important moment for me.
All right, thanks so much. You mentioned about like other musicians you collaborated with. I specifically, want to ask about Thom Yorke because it's been I think more than 10 years since you did Atmosphere Peace with Thom Yorke, right? How was it like for you to work with Thom Yorke again, and why is it happening?
Because he's my friend and I love him. Okay. That's why. I didn't intend for him to be on it. I just made the music, and when the music was nearly done, I was going to play trumpet solos all over the whole thing. And I was listening to the rhythm and the way it was, and I was like, man, maybe Tom. I think I just heard it, and he popped into my head. And I hadn't seen him in a while. You know, he lives in the UK, I live in California. But, we're friends. And I was listening to the rhythm, and I just thought, oh, he would like it. And I was like, oh, I bet you Tom's going to like this. That's it. And then I was like, oh, God, maybe he could sing on it. And so I asked him, and he said yes, and he did. And it's beautiful, and he's beautiful, and I love him.
Right, it was beautiful. Yeah. I'm super excited to listen to the whole album.
Thank you.
Okay, if you have to pick one song from your album, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I really can't answer that question. They're all really different. This is a record where every song is very different aesthetically, thematically. Like the theme through the whole thing knows that it's all me. And it's all a part of me. And it's all different parts of me. And it's all things that I love. So it's really hard for me to pick it apart that way because I think of it all as a body of work. The first song I put out, A Plea, where I do like a spoken word kind of thing on it. And, that's something, that's very close to my heart. So if I have to say, probably that one, but there's other songs that affect me differently. But that one is very personal to me in terms of my lyrical expression.
Listening to A Plea, it really makes you feel something. And I wanted to know what the feeling behind it was for you when you were making it.
There's a feeling of hope. A hope that people can love one another. And living in a country right now where there's a lot of anger and hatred expressed from the top to the bottom. And it's very disheartening. And, I get angry myself. I mean, we all do about things. But just like in a moment of, a more evolved thinking, like how can it be better? How can we make things better in a productive way to help the world, to help each other, to be there for each other, to be understanding of all the different things that people are going through, why they're frustrated and angry, and to try to be there. And that was really what I was trying to express. Yeah.
You watched the music video. Well, we both did, but
I see you were dancing.
Yeah, man, I love to dance.
You love to dance?
I love to dance all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the meaning behind it? Like,
it was
Of the dance?
right, the dance and
It's just I've always been like, even like if you see the Chili Peppers play, I dance all the time.
yeah.
I mean, we're different,
Absolutely.
but
right,
like,
a little bit different forms. But
yeah, different forms, yeah. But depending on what the music is, I dance. Like when I go out, if there's music, I dance. If I'm in my house, I play music, I dance. Like I dance all the time. And for me, and when I record music, I dance.
Yeah.
Like it's like if I'm leaning, like if the song is slow, like I'm leaning back into the rhythm, back behind the drum. Or if it's fast, sometimes I'm moving ahead, so I want to run because I want to go ahead. Like for me, or sit right in the middle. Like it's always been the way that, like, not just the feeling of being free and letting music come through me and expressing myself, but it's the way that I articulate music too. Like, and I'm not a good dancer or anything, you know what I mean? I just like to dance. It's not like I'm, you know what I mean? I never studied dancing. I just,
Really?
but music, well, when I did this video, I had a choreographer, and that was the first time she was like, do this, do that.
Yeah.
But for me, my relationship, like the physical relationship of music to my body, is very important, and just as important as the cerebral part or the emotional part. But the way that it makes my body move, the way that I move when I'm doing music, really informs the way that I play and the way that I articulate my feelings.
So when you're doing like the more aggressive style of dancing, like the more jumping up and down,
Jumping and headbanging and
yeah,
stuff, yeah.
on stage,
Yeah.
is that coming from like the feeling of the music?
Yes. Yes. I remember like someone telling me like, different ways, like, oh, I want to do that, but I can't do it and play at the same time. It's like, okay, do what the music makes you feel. Or, how do you do that and play at the same time? It's like, for me, it's all organic. Like, it's just the way it's always been. It's just like when I go boom, my body goes boom. I just, how I am, you know what I mean? And for me, it's part of, you ever hear about the whirling dervishes? Like those people that spin around? Like, or different like dances that are spiritual. For me, it's like that, it's like the divine, like God, like me wanting to be open and let it come through me. Like, it's not just coming to my fingers, it's coming through me. And the rhythm, just rhythm, and my relationship to rhythm is a spiritual, sacred thing.
It's really interesting. Thank you for that. Well, I'm sure jumping up and down takes a lot of energy.
Yeah, it does.
And
I get tired.
we're both 24 actually, but I don't think I can do that at the moment in my physical shape. But how do you stay active and physical and just not out of breath?
Well, I treasure my body, it's always important to me to be moving, so always, every day I wake up and I exercise.
Really? Well,
you
how?
exercise like you run or something?
I run, I stretch, I do push-ups and sit-ups and chin-ups, I go surfing, I play basketball, I do yoga, anything, you know what I mean? I just always, like I can't like imagine not having it.
Wow.
Like today I was talking to my wife this morning, and she likes to get up in the morning and just take a bath.
Right.
And this morning I didn't have time to go do anything. And so I was like, you know what I mean? I went and got in the bath, I called her and I was like, I'm being like you. I just got in the bath this morning. I'm sitting in the bath and no exercise. And she was like, yeah, that's the way to be. I said, nah, not me. Yeah.
So you both have like different morning routines basically?
We have different life routines, period, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just curious, my mom is a musician as well, then she's like 59, I think, 58, 9.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for her to be, healthy and to keep, doing it on stage?
Yeah, well, something I learned when I was in my 20s, because, from a young kid, I was a street kid. I was on the street. I was in trouble. In my 20s, I was crazy. And then around towards the end of my 20s, I like collapsed. I got really ill. My body was just like, you know what I mean? Like I was done. And it really made me learn to treasure health. Like if you don't have physical health, you have nothing. Like until it was taken away from me, I didn't know that. And when I learned to, that I had it taken away from me, and all of a sudden, like everything that I thought that was my identity, and I was always like a Superman. I'm Superman. Nothing can stop me. And then, poof, everything stopped me, and I lost everything. And from that moment on, and it was like 2 years, I was just like,
Really?
yeah, and it was very traumatic for me. Right around when I turned 30. And then I started feeling better. And then from then on, like I dedicate my life to, spiritual health, physical health, mental health, like to just being healthy and to living in a healthy way. So yeah, exercise, eat good, no sugar, no dairy. Like in Japan, people eat really well.
Right.
It's easy to eat well here.
You think drinking is okay?
Huh?
Drinking is okay for you?
I don't drink.
You don't drink?
I don't drink, no.
I mean, you quit or you don't?
I just don't do it.
Okay.
But very rarely.
Really?
Very rarely. Like I used to being like, and like my wife has never tried alcohol in her whole life, never tried it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, and we enjoy that, life is painful, it's very painful to be a human being. And I feel like when I can say, oh, I'm in pain, I'm scared, I'm anxious, I'm all of these things, and that I'm happier, because I know what I am. Yeah, and I think it's really important to feel those feelings, and I think to numb them doesn't serve you. And I feel like, I remember when I was around your age, and I was sitting in a room with my friends, and we were drinking whiskey, and there was one other guy who was with us, and he wasn't doing anything. And I was like, do you don't want some? This is great. We're getting so high. I feel great. I'm so happy. And he was like, no, I don't. He goes, my ambition in life is to age gracefully. And I never thought about, age gracefully. I didn't even thought about the next day. You know what I mean? I was always just, which can serve you too, just being in the moment. But that stuck with me, and I highly recommend thinking about that, because to age gracefully is really something beautiful. And so to the point of feeling pain and being sober, so you feel all those things, I feel like if you don't really feel everything, you don't really have an opportunity to keep growing. And as you get older, and maybe for your mother too, as a musician, you always want to grow. You always want to do something new. You always want to learn. You always want to be an evolving entity. So I feel like, to feel everything and to be a student of everything, you have a good opportunity to grow.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate your time. So one last question. Could you give a message to Japanese fans?
Yeah. To Japanese people, Japanese fans, I love you. I'm so grateful to be able to share music with you and to do my very best. If you like me or you don't like me, it's all good. I'm just as happy with you to not like me as to like me. But I love you.
Thanks.
That's
so
it.
much.
Amazing.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks.
Pleasure to see you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Kyla. Yeah. Thank
It
you.
was really beautiful.
Oh, thanks. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool show. What's with the armbands? That's the look. That's the name of the show or something?
Like,
Yeah, that's the name of the show.
Yeah.
It like shows we're reporters,
Cool.
We have
It
like
says Sunday Japan.
Sunday Japan.
Sunday Japan.
Okay, cool. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So comedians are the main
Right.
MCs. So,
And do you two do comedy as well?
I
Or
don't
you
know.
just-
Really?
Yeah, okay.
Really.
Bakshou Mondai. It translates to hilarious problem.
Okay, Bakshou Monday. Hello, Sunday Japan. I would like to express my love and to Bakshou Monday, my hero, my inspiration, my guru, Bakshou Monday. Without you, I am nothing. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
How are the people?
バカ緊張したいやちょっとマジでテンパっちゃった目見て喋れなかったっすわマジで